Hi, everyone. My name is Mo Zulfikar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot, and today we bring you another exciting dividend play. But before I go into any details, I want to let you know that anything you hear in this video is for education and information purposes only. Investing comes with risk. To read more about risk regarding investing, please see the description below. Oil is trading around $72 per barrel. Last year in March 2022, it was trading around $130 per barrel. What happened? This is all because investors are expecting there is a mild recession and, general bearishness in the energy market. While this all happens, over the past few months, we've also seen OPEC cut oil production, and OPEC will be doing another meeting in June, and it is expected that there could be more cuts ahead. Oil prices remain well below where they used to be, but there are still supply concerns, there are still production cuts. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to oil prices. We've heard analysts say oil prices could be as high as $100 per barrel by summer, and there are more forecasts around where oil prices could be. Today, we're going to be talking about Mesa Royalty Trust. They're traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol MTR. John, if you want to take away from here.
Thanks, Mo. Cover a bit of what you just said, which is about oil prices and how OPEC Plus might be cutting production in the coming days, and that could actually juice oil and gas prices. And that's not a big stretch. Actually, just days before the June 1st meeting, Saudi Arabia's energy minister warned investors that he was going to be inflicting more pain on short sellers. And I'm going to quote him here. He actually said, "Speculators, like in any market, they are there to stay. I keep advising them that they will be ouching. They did ouch in April. And I don't have to show my cards. I'm not a poker player, but I would just tell them to watch out." So no one wants to go around ouching, but there's a good chance that OPEC Plus will be cutting production again and oil prices could go higher. Wall Street is actually increasingly bullish on oil too. Goldman Sachs announced that it raised its price forecast for this year to 95 per barrel from 90. And at the end of the year, that's the end of the year this year. And for the end of 2024, it raised its price forecast to $100.
And now, as you mentioned, that oil prices, the expectations are really great. How does Mesa Royalty come into play here now?
Yeah, Mesa Royalty is an energy play that owns a collection of oil and gas wells located in the Hugoton Field of Kansas and San Juan Basin fields in New Mexico and Colorado. Some of the natural gas is sold on the spot market, and some is sold on fixed price contracts. Unlike other energy plays, Mesa Royalty doesn't plow profits into drilling operations. Instead, executives keep drilling current assets and pay out all the profits to shareholders.
That's interesting. That's why this company has been able to pay out above average, decent income to investors.
Most recently, it announced a distribution for May of 0.488 cents per unit for an annual payout of $2.33 per unit for a yield of 9.42%. Again, essentially double the inflation rate. And that distribution represents a 95 increase over the 25-cent distribution in May of last year, and a 105% increase over the 0.237 distribution paid out in April 2023. Again, because the payout is based on energy prices and supply and demand, the partnership's monthly distribution will fluctuate, but collectively, it still significantly outpaces the S&P 500's average dividend yield of 1.6%. And because it's an energy stock, investors need to pay attention to energy prices. Case in point, Mesa actually suspended its dividend during the depths of the Depression. Not a big surprise. Oil prices plummeted. The world was in a global economy. Slipped into a recession. So not a surprise. It resumed its monthly payouts in May 2021, but again, suspended them in late 2021. And it started them again at the start of 2022, and it hasn't missed a payout since then.
That's interesting, and I guess it makes sense because during that time when pandemic was going on, oil prices went into negative. Oil spot prices, I should say, went into negative territory. So I can only imagine how tough it was for oil companies to figure out what was happening. But now, John, let's talk about Mesa stock. How is that doing?
It's doing exceptionally well. Again, thanks to its reliable cash flow and ongoing demand for oil and gas, the company share price has been going through the roof. As of today, it's up 26% over the last month. It's up 50% over the last 3 months. It's gained 67% over the last 6 months, and it's up 60% year over year.
John, thank you so much for providing great insight on Mesa Royalty Trust, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol MTR. Over the past 1 year or so, oil prices have come down a bit. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of bearishness. But Mesa Royalty Trust is one of those companies that has done exceptionally well. Its stock prices has increased significantly, and it has increased its dividend significantly as well. And best of all, it also pays monthly dividend, which could be for dividend investors. It could be a great way to generate monthly income. If you want to learn more of John's ideas, you could head directly to incomeinvestors.com. We'll be back soon with another video. For now, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon.